Hi Dev, my name is Gurpreet and my student ID is 74833, and I'll talk about my assignment which is reimagining capitalism. So to start with, what is capitalism? Well, capitalism is a free market economy in which people can buy and sell goods and services freely. And there's hardly any government intervention. And there are benefits of a free market capitalism. There's economic growth, and there's a lot of competition, so that means there will be better products available in the market. And in capitalist economy, the consumer has the power to make a product a hit or a flop. And the first criticism of capitalism is inequality. So in capitalism, what happens basically, rich people they becomes more richer. They have money to buy property to further rent it out, and then they set up these big factories where they do the production as much as they want. So basically, uh, you know. Uh, they do the production, they earn a lot of profit, and this way they become more richer, whereas the poor people they are still poor. And these people, like these rich people, they get their most of the production done from countries like China, India, Bangladesh, where cheap labor is available. So thus their margins to get more money, it further gets higher. And the inequality, it becomes the inequality gap between the rich and the poor becomes more wider. And so what is the solution for this problem? Well, if you ask me, I think the first solution would be to give quality education to the people who are from underprivileged sections, so that those people can educate themselves, can have better jobs, can have a better lifestyle. And government should impose progressive tax. Basically, the people who have more money, they should pay more taxes, and the people who have less money, they should pay less taxes, because I think this will further help in decreasing the gap between the rich and the poor. And what else government can do? Government can encourage entrepreneurship between people who are less fortunate, so that they can earn as much as they want, because they will be putting their hard work and their dedication. So they can earn, and they can like earn more money. And another thing what government can do, government can give interest free micro loans to the people who are from poor strata of family, so that they can earn more, and they so that this gap between the rich and the poor can further be lessened. The second, criticism of capitalism is that capitalism basically damages the environment. What basically happens in capitalism? In capitalism, producers, manufacturers, they are producing as much as they want. So in this whole process, they are damaging the environment. They discard their waste in the oceans, in the landfills, and when they do it in the oceans, they are affecting the marine life. And there's a lot of air pollution, which further it makes further impossible for even the human beings to breathe in that air. And another thing, what they are doing is they are causing a climate change. They are using a lot of renewable, a lot of non-renewable sources of energy to for the production, and which is giving rise to the this global warming and this climate change. And I'm just going to quote one example here. Like, there's a Citram River, which is one of the biggest river in West Java, Indonesia. This is world's biggest river, and it's also the most polluted river, because all the household sewage, all the industrial waste goes to to this river. So this is one of the example where I can see that how capitalism is damaging the environment. So what are the to curb this problem? So what we can do, basically the consumers and even the producers can adopt more environment friendly practices, so that the production is happening but it is not damaging the environment, or if they are doing it to a little less extent. And we should try to recycle as much waste as we can, so that there's a little less burden on the environment. And we know about UN is doing amazing work. They have this sustainable development goals, in which quality education, saving the environment, all these goals are there. So I think as producers, as consumers, we should support these goals, so that our environment can be saved. And producers and all these companies should, I think, invest in research and technology, so that we can come up with more clean energy solutions, so that we are able to earn profit also, but at the same time we are not damaging the environment. criticism of capitalism is the boom and bust cycle. So basically, it's a business cycle. When capitalism is doing a lot of production, it's basically a boom phase of the business cycle where there's a lot of production happening, lots of jobs are there, people are earning a lot of profits, and consumers are buying a lot of stuff. So there's a lot of money in the market. But suddenly the bust cycle comes because we are not able to, sustain the boom cycle. And in the bust cycle, suddenly people stop spending money. So when they stop spending money, then producers see that there is no demand for their products, so they stop producing. And when they stop producing, basically they ask people to leave. They sack people. There's a lot of unemployment in the market. So then the bust cycle comes. And this is also known as recession and the depression. What are the solutions to counteract this problem? So basically the bus section comes because there's inadequate aggregate demand in the market. So what we need to do, we need to increase the aggregate demand to remedy this cycle. So for that, what government can do, government can increase the money supply in the market. So people will get more money, and once they will get money, maybe in the form of wage supplies and maybe stimulation packages, then they will spend more. So once they will spend more, again producers will see that there's a demand for certain products, so they will start producing. So when they will start producing again, there will be more employment, and we will come out of that bust cycle. And so the say. So in conclusion, I would like to say, capitalism, it's a good thing because it gives you, lets you earn more money, lets you have better profits, lets you have a better standard of living. But I think we as humans, we as consumers, and we as producers need to understand our ethical duties. We cannot, just to feed our greed, to earn more money, to have a better. We cannot ruin our environment. We cannot, we cannot ruin our environment. We cannot have this unequal distribution of income. We need to keep all these things in mind, and keeping these things in mind, we need to create a balance, and then only we should continue with these practices. So that's all what I have to say. Thank you so much.